Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back with some more Modern Warfare 2 content, but today we haven't actually made a video on the channel before, so today's going to be our first video ever, and what we're doing is I'm giving you top 10 Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 loadouts. So, I guess we're just going to hop right into it and start with our first one, which is the TAC 56 and the Fennec 45. Now, the TAC 56, you can choose, there are a few in its tree, so you can choose, you can choose what you prefer. I know the TAC V is better, and I've also featured it in another build, I believe. But for this specific loadout, I do prefer the TAC 56. Mainly because of the mobility of it. And so on our TAC 56, we have the Harbinger D20, the Tundra Pro Barrel 17.5 inch, the VX Pineapple, because that's probably one of the best. It's much better than the Merc 4 grip. The SZ Lone Wolf optic, and then obviously this can be filtered out for, well, the ZRK or the Crowhen Mini. The Mini Pro is awesome. And then the SC is really good as well. And then finally we got the 60 mag just to round it off. And then on our Fennec 45, we have the Forged TAC Ninja barrel, the Hipshot L20 laser, the F-TAC stock cap, the Fennec 45 mag, and the VX Pineapple once again, because of that mobility and that recoil control. Now, I've already tested all of these loadouts in the firing range, and they're all very promising. This one's actually really good for range. We'll go into that in a second, but first we got this Cast-Off 7.62, which, if you didn't know, is one of the best base weapons in the game, so no attachments, it's definitely one of the best. We've got the Polar Fire S muzzle, the IGK-30 barrel, the Agent grip on our underbarrel, the VL 4x optic, and the 40 round mag. And then we have the FSS Hurricane, and for the Hurricane we have the SSS Cannonade 16 inch, the Bruin Pendulum muzzle, the Merc 4 grip, the Corvus Downrange 00, except that can be changed out, and then the Demo Quicksilver Collapsed stock. That's our second loadout, and now all of these loadouts feature the same perk package, and I've made my custom perk package, which is where we carry 2 primary weapons, Overkill. Extra Tactical allows us to spawn in with an Extra Tactical, and I have flashes on all my loadouts because they're really good in those close combat situations. Then I use the Fast Hands bonus perk, because, like, the weapon swaps are really good. And then Quick Fix, because immediately once you kill players, you start to regen health a lot faster. Now this is more of a speed loadout, and just really getting around the map quick, killing people at range, getting to them quick, so that's why I've got the stims and the throwing knives. Because this one is both a Modern Warfare and a Warzone loadout. So, our third loadout is, what's this gun? The Cast-Off 545. So our barrel is Custovia 406. Our underbarrel is the F-TAC Ripper 56. We've got 45 round mags. Our stock is the ProLite TL3. And our rear grip is the Demo X2 grip. That's our Cast-Off 545. And then once again you can see the Flash Grenade, Shield Charge, perk package. And then for our sniper, we've got the MCPR 300 sniper rifle. The attachments on that sniper rifle are the 17.5 Orca barrel, the 5 round mag, the Crow and .88 stock, the Crowan cheetah grip, and the Crowan smooth bolt. That's our sniper loadout. This one's really mobile and it's got really good aim down sight time and really good range. So all round, it is a really good sniper. And then the Kastov 545 is a perfect sniper support for this gun. Our fourth custom loadout is the RPK. Now the RPK is a light machine gun, but can be used like an AR. And so that's exactly what I've done in this loadout. We've got the Zulu 60 muzzle, the CAS 7 barrel, the F-Tac Ripper 56 underbarrel, the 40 round mags, and the ProLite TL3 stock. That's our RPK loadout. And then our closer range loadout is the Vaznev 9K, and I've actually found that this is a very, very good gun. I've used this gun a lot in DMZ of floor loot and killing AI, and it really shreds in those close combat situations. So what you want is the CAS 1 381mm barrel, the F-Tac Ripper 56 underbarrel. We feature this one a lot because it's, well, here you can see, its hipfire accuracy and recoil stabilization is really handy. Then we got the 45 round mags, the VLK stock, and the True Tac grip. That's our fourth custom loadout. Our fifth one is the TAC V, and as I said, I would be using this because it is a very powerful gun. What we have is the SZ SRO 7 optic. Oh, sorry guys, what's this? Hold on guys, let me just fix this up, sorry. I apologize for that, guys. Let's hop back in Modern Warfare 2. Private match with all our loadouts. Put bounty on. Okay. Okay, guys, I apologize for that. Back to loadout 5, we've got the TAC V. And this is a really powerful gun. And so, this is a range. I wouldn't recommend going for this in a close combat environment. It will probably not end well. But the long range abilities on this weapon are extremely good. So we've got the ZLR Talon 5 muzzle, the TV Wrecker grip on our underbarrel, the 7.62 high velocity ammunition, the 50 round drum, and the SZ SRO 7 optic. For our Vel 46 submachine gun, we have the Schläger RVB barrel, sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, the VLK laser 7mm, so 7 milliwatt, whatever it is, laser. Then next we've got the F-Tac Ripper 56 underbarrel, the 50 round mag, and the Vel A568 collapsed barrel. Collapsed stock. That's our fifth loadout, and then this is another speed loadout. Because we might need the stims and the throwing knife in a situation when we only can use one of our guns in that close area. Alright, our next loadout is once again the Kastov 7.62 because it is an exceptionally good gun. This is close medium range. I wouldn't recommend this for long range fights because although I do have the high velocity bullets, so it can really do every range from these high velocity bullets and the barrel, because this barrel actually it loses bullet velocity, but then the ammunition makes up for it, and as well as the muzzle. So our muzzle is the ZLR Talon 5 muzzle. Our barrel is the Custovia 343. Our optic is the SC once again. Our bullets are the high velocity 7.62 bullets. And our magazine is a 40 round mag. Now we've got the FSS Hurricane again. And our loadout for this one is the Bruin Pendulum as our muzzle. Our underbarrel is the Demo IMP 44 grip. Our optic is the Crowan Mini Pro. Our stock is the Demo Quicksilver stock. And our rear grip is the X10 grip. Once again, same deal with the tactical, lethal, perk package, field upgrades, etc. That's our 6th loadout. Our 7th loadout. Shout out to LAG Gorillas. I did get these loadouts from their YouTube page, so go follow them. With this loadout, we've got the Harbinger D20 muzzle, the High Tower 20-inch barrel, the SC optic, the 60 round mag, although the 45 I do recommend because you get that extra reserve when you equip it. So 45 or 60, your preference, and then high velocity bullets. That's gonna really work well in long range to medium range fights. And then for our short to medium range, we have the Lockman sub. This is also one of the LAG customs, and on their barrel we've got the L38 Falcon 226mm, the VLK 7mW laser, the VX Pineapple under barrel grip, the 50 round magazine, and the LM stockless mod. That's our Lockman sub. That's our 7th loadout and same tactical system. Our last 3 loadouts. Alright, I was just fooling around with this gun. I didn't really expect it, but the M16 with these specific attachments, it hits every range. Short range, because it's a burst, you fire off one burst, so 3 rounds, boom, dead. If you fire 2 at medium and long range, they're dead. That's how powerful this loadout is if you use it in the right scenarios. So there might be a where you can use it, but there might be a super long range scenario, like a sniper scenario, where this won't work, either because of the optic or it just won't reach. So this is really ideal in basically any scenario other than the one where you need a sniper or a lengthened barrel for those of velocity. But that's where the velocity ammo comes in. So to get into the loadout, we've got the 14-inch carbine shroud barrel, the Crowan Mini Pro optic, the FTAC Ripper 56 underbarrel, the high velocity ammunition, and the 45 round mags. That's our M13 loadout. And then our SPR, which you guys might remember was absolute meta for a long time in the old Modern Warfare. So we've got the ZLR Talon 5 muzzle, the 16-inch ZLR Executor 80 barrel, the FFS OAV laser, the Luca Bandera scope, which is a very good optic, because that zoom and its basic zoom is very, very comfortable to play with, and then the ZLR T70 pad extension, and this is a really mobile yet efficient and damage dealing loadout. Same perk layout and whatnot. Our 9th loadout, and this one again I was playing around with. I didn't anticipate it to be very good, but it's actually really, really good. And the Bruin Tarraco 686mm barrel. This is actually a really, really amazing barrel because it gives us a suppressor without having to waste another modification slot. And so I do recommend that when you're using the STB 556. And then for our underbarrel, we've got the FTAC Ripper 56, the SC SRO 7 optic, the high velocity ammunition, and the 42 round mags. That, and then we pair that with the Lockman sub once again. This Lockman sub though, I took a different approach with it. This one was, well, it can do kind of more of a range, like it can do a similar range, it does similar things, it just isn't as mobile, and it focuses more on recoil, so for those medium fights. For our muzzle we got the Bruin Pendulum, just like the FSS Hurricane, the Lockman Pulsar Barrel, the Mini Pro Optic, the Lockman TCG10 rear grip, and the 50 round drum. Same tack layout again. And our final loadout, we've got the Kastov 74U, which is an assault rifle, but this reminds me a lot of the OTS when it was meta in the old Warzone, and how you could do medium fights if you got the right stock on it. This is exactly the same, except it's got a lot longer range than the OTS ever did, because this is an assault rifle. So in this build, choose to put an optic on and get rid of the mags. It doesn't really matter. It's just if you prefer to have more ammunition in a clip. So yeah, with this loadout, it can be used in SMG and AR scenarios, which I think is really key. Less for Warzone, but more for when you're doing Modern Warfare shoot house type thing. And so our muzzle is the Gorge 7.9 mono, and because I was trying to go with the OTS, I got this because, you know, it was so similar. And then our barrel is the short tack 330mm barrel. The VX Pineapple is the underbarrel. 45 round mags, which can be swapped out for like a Mini Pro on the optic or something. And then the Trey Zat stock, or whatever that is. That's a really powerful gun, paired with the EBR, which people have been slaying with in Warzone and Modern Warfare. I haven't used this in games yet, but I took this into the firing range, and it is a really, really powerful loadout. So we've got the ZLR Talon 5 muzzle, 18-inch T300 barrel, the Luca Bandera scope, the SO R55 adapter stock, and our rear grip is the FSS Gen 7 grip. Sorry about that. Same tack layout, and that is the top 10 loadouts you guys need to be using on Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. I will catch you next time. See you later.